episode of On the Record. I'm your host, Dennis Morrison. I have a couple really cool young people's records from 1950 and 1947 to share with you today. And we're actually going to take a full listen to both of them, and I hope you'll enjoy them. I certainly have enjoyed them. I want to show you two other records. I'm not going to play these for various reasons. They're the Little Wonder records, and these have a fascinating history behind them. And I'm going to do a short video on these, but not today. These were given to me, as were these other records, by my good friends over there at Records and Tapes Galore here in Saginaw, Michigan. Now, I can't remember who did it, but recently someone did a video on the Little Wonder records, and I think it might have been Recordology. If you've ever checked out his channel, you've got to. It's awesome. As well as Techmoan and the 8-Bit Guy, and there are others, but these are three that I watch a lot, and I would highly recommend that you take a look at those two. The first record is Bobby Benson and the B-Bar B Riders, and the story is called the Golden Palomino. Now, what's really cool about this to me is that it's based on a young people's radio show that actually began in the late 1930s and ran through the 1950s. It was very popular, 3 times a week, and it was a fascinating adventure serial for the younger set. But it was released by Decca Records in 1950, and as I said, based on the radio program. This was written and produced by Herbert C. Rice, with music and lyrics by Edward C. Redding. The cast from the radio show appears on the record, including Carlton Warren and Frank Milano. Now, I want to read to you just a little bit off the back of the jacket. It has a nice little description of not the record so much, but Bobby Benson. And it says, about the Cowboy Kid, 12-year-old Bobby Benson is just about the most popular young cowboy today, or that America has ever seen. Millions of youngsters the country over listen 3 times a week to the adventures of Bobby's Bar B Riders on the Mutual Radio Network. And they follow the doings of their hero in comic books also, and dressed in official Bobby Benson cowboy duds. They reenact Bobby's thrilling exploits in their own backyards. And when Bobby made his first personal appearance at Macy's in New York, over 40,000 boys and girls lined up for blocks around the store to meet the Cowboy Kid. Bobby's real parents are unknown, and when he was about a year old, he was found wandering. A year old, and he was wandering? Okay. On the desert by old Bart Benson, founder of the B-Bar B Ranch in the Big Bend country of Texas. And Bart adopted the boy and reared him as his own son. Bobby was taught to ride at about the same time he learned to walk, and received a good part of his education in the lower level of the ranch land. Because of Tex Mason's college background, old Bart assigned the foreman to the job of seeing that Bobby get more of a conventional education. When Bart died, he left the ranch to Bobby with provisions that Tex stay on and act as guardian and foreman until Bobby turned 21. So, fun record. We're going to take a listen to this right now, and hopefully there won't be any copyright claims on it, but if there are, there are. So let's take a listen to Bobby Benson's B-Bar B Riders and the story of the Golden Palomino. All right, here we go. Bobby Benson and the B-Bar B Riders and the story of the Golden Palomino. Side 1. See if I can do this without dropping the needle. Here we go.
Golden Palomino, a horse that's free and wild. Down in the Big Bend country, land of cactus and cowboys, roams a fearless wild stallion known to everyone around as the Golden Palomino. The riders of the B-Bar B Ranch have tried and tried to capture him, but he always escapes them. As he gallops away, he seems to laugh at them. Now on the B-Bar B lives young Bobby Benson, who secretly loves the Golden Palomino and wishes they were friends. But Tex Mason, the two-gun foreman, said,
Bobby, boy, stop dreaming. He can't be caught and he can't be broken.
Well, there must be some way to win him over, Tex.
Windy Wells could capture him.
You could, Wendy, or how?
Oh, well, sir, I'd dress myself up like a little pony and then coax him to me and then grab him.
Oh, Windman, how you make Palomino think you be pony?
Why, Harker, I'll just sleep out in the rain some night and catch a cold, and the next morning when I wake up, I'll be a little horse.
He always does it, he never fails. He tells such stories and he tells such tales. No wonder they call him Windy Wales.
Thinks he could catch the Palomino.
Well, just the same, Riders, I'll keep hoping that he will be my amigo.
Amigo? That means friend. Hardly a good name for a wild stallion.
Well, you can win anything with friendship, Tex. And I bet the Golden Palomino needs a friend. Amigo, amigo, I offer my friendship, amigo.
Meanwhile, across the broad valley of the B.R.B., not far from the towering canyons, a huge, bearded man sits alone in a ramshackle hut. His hawk eyes are intent as he carefully cleans his gun. He raises the sight to his eyes and aims toward the canyon.
Reckon they don't call me Hank the horse thief for nothing. I can treat any critter with this here rifle, including the wild Palomino. Come dawn tomorrow, I'm going out after that ornery bronc. I'm either gonna rope him and tame him, or by gum, I'll kill him.
That night, Bobby Benson tosses and turns in his bunk. In his dreams, he sees the great wild stag.
Amigo, that we be friends. Just think of all the things we could do. Together. Rope the steers. Win the big race at the rodeo. Oh, golly, amigo, you could be famous. I can see you in the great circus arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the wonderful Golden Palomino, amigo, the friendly wild horse.
As daylight appears in the bunkhouse window, Bobby quickly dresses in his cowboy clothes and makes ready to hit the trail. He knows now he must find the Golden Palomino. But suddenly, the bunkhouse door opens. It was Tex.
Where are you riding so early, new boy?
I'm gonna find the Golden Palomino, Tex.
Bobby, he's a wild critter. If you ever get close to him, he'll trample you to death.
Oh, I've gotta speak to him, Tex.
He's wild, I tell you. He won't understand.
He needs a friend, I know it.
Bobby, don't ride after
Oh,
him.
let me go, Tex. I've gotta go after him.
Bobby, don't! Bobby, come back! Come back! Harker, Windy, round up the B.R.B. riders. We're taking out after Bobby. B.R.B.
Now Harker, the deep-voiced Indian tracker, had taught Bobby how to pick up a trail. Tingling with excitement, Bobby gallops at breakneck speed toward the narrow pass, the only entrance to the Box Canyon. Is the Golden Stallion there? Yes, he is. But Hank, the horse thief, knew he was there too. High on the ridge of the canyon, he looks down on his prey.
Ah, there you are. Perfect target. Just waiting to be stunned with one shot. Now keep your head that way, Golden Palomino, and let me get a good aim on you.
Slowly, the long barrel of the rifle is sighted on the wild stallion, just as Bobby Benson reaches the narrow pass. In a flash, he sees what's about to happen.
Amigo!
As he speaks, the shot rings out. But it misses, and the silvery mane of the Palomino flashes as he rears up in a wild frenzy and gallops toward the pass, the narrow pass where Bobby Benson stands alone. His eyes ablaze, the horse dashes headlong over the sharp rocks and boulders of the canyon floor. In another second, he'll be on top of Bobby and trample him down. Then, without any warning, the giant horse rears high and comes crashing to the ground. His hoof is pinned beneath a boulder. Now the Golden Palomino is an easy target. This time, the horse thief cannot miss. Desperately, Bobby races toward the stallion.
Amigo! Amigo!
Now Bobby stands between the threshing steed and the man with a gun who cannot fire for fear of hitting Bobby.
Amigo!
As Bobby comes closer, the The animal slowly stops struggling. A look comes into his eyes that tells Bobby the wild horse will trust him.
Amigo, hold still. Let me move the boulder and free your foot. Please, amigo, please. It's moving, amigo. It's moving.
As the rock suddenly releases the giant horse, the Palomino heaves himself quickly to his feet, and throwing his silvery mane in the air, he dashes back into the box canyon to freedom. Freedom? He is still a prisoner. He can escape only through the narrow pass. Now Bobby seeks to protect his friend from Hank the horse thief. He follows him deeper and deeper into the canyon, and the bearded man, watching from the high ridge, shakes his fist angrily.
The kid cowboy saved you this time, wild horse, but I'll get you another day.
As Bobby clambers over the rocks, his eyes intent on the wild horse, he calls to him.
Amigo! Amigo!
But he fails to see a new enemy. A mountain lion. Defenseless, the young cowboy turns to face the creature set to spring on him from a boulder above. Frozen to the spot, Bobby knows his danger and realizes he's helpless. He can't run. He has no weapon of defense. And any second, the beast will spring. Then suddenly comes a thundering of hooves and the shrill cry of the wild stallion. And just as the lion springs toward Bobby, the iron hooves of the giant animal crash down and the lion lies still.
Amigo, you saved my life, and you're not frightened anymore. You want to be friends. Amigo, amigo.
So it's true as it's always been, when friendship and kindness live within. Kindness and friendship always win.
And the young cowboy climbs on Amigo's back, and together they ride out of the canyon to the broad green valley to join the riders of the B-Bar-B.
Amigo, amigo, I offer my friendship, amigo.
Never lonely the trail where we go. Amigo, my friend, you and I.
Okay, that was kind of fun, interesting. Now the next record I have to show you, I really love this, the layout of this one. It is from Capitol Records, again 78 RPM, and it was released in 1947. I'm holding it up, but you're going to see a better picture beside me here. Hopefully you will. It is titled Here Comes Colonnas Trolley, and it stars Jerry Colonna. Now, Jerry Colonna was a popular musician, actor, comedian, and singer-songwriter, and trombonist. And he was probably best known as Bob Hope's sidekick in Bob Hope's popular radio shows and his movies. He played a lot of different characters, and he was a great comedic actor. So, the record sleeve is fun. It's as fun as the record, I think, because this would have looked it's covered with different animals and with Jerry shouting out clang, clang, clang there. And I think this would have been looked at, this would have attracted any youngster in the day. It's fun, it's got action, it's got color, and so I think it would have been, you know, this is the kind of thing I'd have been bugging my parents to get me if I would have been live back then. But the sleeve folds open and it reveals a comic page on one side with 8 panels that are also really fun, and you're hopefully seeing a close-up of those right now too. And then on the other side of the inner sleeve is another colorful picture of the trolley in action with all the animals on it, Jerry Colonna on it waving. And then the back, again, has a bit of an accident, but it's, again, colorful, action-packed, and some cool-looking animals to boot. So this would be a good crossover collectible, too. Not only kids' records, but also comic book because of the panels inside. And it is just a fun collectible that we're going to take a listen to in just a minute. But first, other performers besides Mr. Colonna on here are Pinto Colvig Billy Bletcher and Sarah Berner. The original music is by Billy May, who worked on the records that I played for you the last time, the kids' records, Myrtle the Turtle, and I can't remember what the other one was. And then I think he also worked on the one I shared with you, the Gingerbread Boys. So his name is well known in music, particularly in my experience for children's records. The script was written by Warren Foster and Ted Pierce, and any child would have been delighted, again visually, with this record. But how about the record itself? Well, I think it's time we take a listen and you judge it for yourself. I think you're going to have fun. So let's take a listen too. Here comes Colonnas Trolley from Capitol Records, 1947. Alright, now we are going to move on to Here Comes Colonna's Trolley. And this one I think is going to be a lot of fun. Let's take a listen to side one and see what's happening.
Oh, I'd love to run a trolley so I can ring the bell. On each run I have such fun, the motorman's life is swell. Oh, I always ride my trolley, I'll tell you what I do. I'm the only one who takes animals to the zoo. Ah, another customer. All aboard, step up.
Mind if I hop up?
Say, you're a kangaroo.
Yes, Junior is. And I are on our way to the zoo.
Junior, you mean your kid is in that pouch? I'll open the zipper and take a peek.
Hey, Mustache! Who's that pouch? Now the book's in here. I'm trying to take me nap.
Oops, sorry. Pleasant dreams. Well, it's an elephant.
Yes, and I'm carrying a big trunk. Help me to squeeze in.
Okay, I'll jump down and push you in, Jumbo.
Ah, that did it.
Ah, a giraffe with his long neck all bandaged. What's the matter, giraffe? Sore throat?
No! Sore feet!
Sore feet? And you bandage your neck?
Certainly! My neck is 10 feet long and it's sore. That means that I have 10 sore feet of neck.
Well, that's quite a pain in the neck, isn't it? Okay, giraffe, drop your fare in the box.
Hey, this ceiling is too low.
Stick your head through the roof and you'll have plenty of room. Now, that's it. Now you're air conditioned.
Wait for me!
Come on, Lion, step lively.
Don't you dare to speak to me that way! I am the King of Beasts!
King of beasts, eh? Fine. I always wanted to crown a king. Well, Your Majesty, don't just stand there with your eyes crossed. Hop in.
And part two.
Now, here's several animals. That one looks sad. Hey, Droopy, who are you?
I'm a laughing hyena.
Well, why aren't you laughing, hyena?
Well, don't let my sad appearance fool you. Inside, I'm as happy as can be. Listen while I open my mouth.
I get it. Crying on the outside, laughing on the inside. Ah, a zebra. Listen, zebra, are you a black animal with white stripes, or are you a white animal with black stripes?
Neither one. I'm an invisible animal with black and white stripes so that you can see me.
Well, ask a silly question, get a silly answer. Bored? Hey, little skunk, aren't you coming along too?
I want to, but I haven't the bag. I haven't even got a scent.
A skunk with no scent? Well, hop on, kid. Any skunk with no scent can ride with Colonna free. Hold on, everybody. We're going up the hill. Listen, the zoo is on the other side of this steep hill. The trolley can't get up the hill by itself with this load, so someone will have to push it. Elephant, you're the biggest and strongest. You push. Let's go.
That's it, Jumbo!
Keep it up. Come on, elephant. Push harder. We're almost there. Don't let it slip back. A little more. A little more. That's it. We made it. All right, now, we'll coast down the hill to the zoo. Here we go.
Wait for me!
Hurry up, elephant. Grab hold of the trolley with your trunk.
How will we ever stop?
How do you do it? I just go on the brake like this. What do you know? No brake. We jumped the track. We're going to hit that tree. Well, here we are at the zoo. Everybody okay?
Yep, nobody hurt.
Too bad, Colonna. You smashed up your trolley this time.
Oh, think nothing of it. I smash it up every time. Ah, motorman's lightning!
Okay, that's it for this time. I have so many awesome records that I want to show you, and I've not been doing a lot of recording. I've been doing other videos that didn't require me to record in my house because there's so much construction work going on around the whole neighborhood that you wouldn't be able to hear me. We've got a break that today I got a break that doesn't come around very often, so I thought I'd slip this in real quick before they start back up because they were going really strong a little bit earlier. So I hope you enjoyed these wonderful and vintage recordings. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up. You have no idea how much that means to me. And leave a comment. I love to hear from each and every one of you. You are all very special to me. You brighten my day. All of you. God bless you. Love you. And I'll see you real soon with some more cool records. More than likely from my friends Bill and Judy over there at Records and Tapes Galore. I've never met two more special people in my life. Have a good one.